2021 regular board meeting to order. Ms. Boyer.
Ms. Cato?
Here.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Here.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Shook?
Here.
Dr. Walter?
Here.
Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alright. D is public participation in board meetings. We set aside time for the public to present issues or questions or concerns. I don't see anybody here for public participation part.
Anybody out there?
Do you have anybody that is requesting public participation on your online?
It's Christina Gray Watson.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so we'll move past that. And that takes us to discussion and approval of the minutes for the July 12th meeting, which takes us all the way to, let's see here, pages are numbered like they used to be.
Well,
Yeah, they
we'll
are
have
at the
the,
bottom.
Oh, the bottom, okay, I
There
see
you
it
go.
now.
We just moved it on you.
I see.
and we'll have the vote before the votes at the beginning.
Oh, so you've got to, actually, in this case, there's a vote.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Page 28, I think
We'll go ahead and mark that and we'll.
So there's a recommendation for approval for the July 12th minute
Yes,
on the second page.
got it.
And those minutes go
That'd be
through
page
page
28.
25.
Oh, if I've done my little yellow things there. I'll get
26
to
is
it.
where July 22nd.
Oh, I see, okay, that's, yeah, that's not there now.
All right, so do I have a motion to approve July 12th board minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Walter and Hookrattle to approve minutes of the regular meeting of the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education held on July 12th, 2021. Roll call, Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
And that takes us to 26.
6.
Oh, I'm getting the hang of it now.
There you go.
And this is to approve the minutes of the special board meeting held on July 22nd. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Walter, Ms. Cato, to approve the minutes of the special meeting of the Liberty Union-Thurston Board of Education held on July 22nd, 2021, as printed. Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Walter?
Yes.
So then the next resolution is following the business item instead of before it. Switch the rule.
And that takes us to monthly financial statements.
Right.
Yeah, I got these little yellow pads on mine. She must know that it takes me a little bit, so it helps when you use them little sticky notes. Thanks, Mary, if you're listening.
She asked for me to sit like right next to you, but
Yeah.
I was like, he's got it, we're good.
All right, just slow to change, that's all, slow to change. All right, Ms. Boyer.
Yes, okay, you have our monthly bank reconciliation. And then you have our monthly financial report. Page 4 shows our local tax revenues up and the income tax is up, which you'll see on page 10. Page 5 is the local tax revenue is close. And we just started the year, so everything's pretty close. There's not a lot going on yet. The expenses are close as last year. You see on page 6. And page 7, I really wouldn't look at all the expenses yet. They're going to bounce around right now in the beginning. Page 8 is our interest. Page 9 is we're 8% of the year right now, and we're pretty much right there. Now, page 10 is our income tax, and that shows for the quarter where we're at. And over last year, we're up $388,149.88. And last year for first quarter, we were down, but we were still over what we had really thought we would be because of the pandemic. And this year we're up over what we thought we would be still. So I think we're doing pretty good. Next you have the bills paid. On page 1, 96844 to Meta Solutions, $19,057.81 was from the general fund for fiscal services. $36,450 was for the internet, and that's from the general fund. And $5,400 was for the internet, and that's from a state connectivity grant. 96863, USI Insurance Services National for $43,855. That's our insurance coverage for property liability, special ed, all the vehicles. Let's see here, that all came from the general fund. And page 2, 96895, Go Guardian for $15,210. That's for a web builder and classroom manager, and that came from the general fund. And that's all I have for the bills. Then you have our 018-200 and 300 changes in appropriation and donations. $75.14 from Kroger Rewards to high school yearbook. $1,200 miscellaneous Baltimore 5K sponsors to cross country. $4,522.72 donation from the class of 2021 to the class of 2023. And $600 some more miscellaneous Baltimore 5K donations for cross country. And that's what I have.
Any questions? Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Cato, Mr. Hookrattle, to approve monthly financial statements as printed above. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Hookrattle,
Yes.
Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Schiff,
Yes.
Dr. Walter.
Yes.
Ms. Cato.
Yes.
Number 5, new business financial. Let's see here. Service provider, movie swank license for a fee of $1,484 for the 2021-2022 school year. And it looks like August 2022 to 2022. Mattel for Kids for a total of $7,900. Educational Service Center of Central Ohio Student Services, $34,160. And high school online courses to the Fairfield County Educational Center Service Center for $18,700. Also established school meal pricing. High school, middle school, $3 a piece. Elementary school lunches are $2.75. All student breakfasts are $1.25. Adult lunch, $3.75. Adult breakfast, $2, and milk is 50 cents. C, participation in the National School Lunch Program. D is School Resource Officer Agreement with the Village of Baltimore, Ohio. I'm not gonna read that whole thing, it's just agreement with the Village of Baltimore to supply a school resource officer for the security operation at the high school, middle school, and elementary school campus. And then E is, any questions? Do I have a motion?
Oh, one thing, sorry. I didn't have a question, I had a comment. On the Battelle for Kids, my copy says 7.900, so it looks like instead of a comma, it's a period. So we might just wanna make sure that that's a comma. And then for that Battelle for Kids, is that K to 12 or is it it's K through 12?
It's a coaching, a data analysis coaching, so they actually have somebody that comes to the district 4 different times and does a training for, the data team, where there's representatives from each building, and then those representatives go back and train the teachers in their building.
Okay. And then the high school online courses, is that just, so is that college type stuff, or is it something different?
No, those are for, we use them for 3 different ways, I guess. We use them for credit recovery, students that need them. We use them for, credit advancement, student, needs to, take physics and band, and they're both offered fifth period, so they take band at the high school and then physics online, something like that. And then, that will cover our summer school needs for next year for the high school as well.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Moore, Ms. Cato. To approve items in the new business financial section, Ms. Boyer.
Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Shook,
Yes.
Dr. Walter,
Yes.
Ms. Cato,
Yes.
Mr. Hookrah.
Yes.
Number 6, new business personnel, employment. Ashley Trasker, food service cook, high school and middle school, effective date August 10th, 2021. Alyssa Lortz, food service cashier, middle school, August 10th, 2021, effective date. Catherine Hurst, school RN, August 20th, 2021. And Jeff Dupler, school RN, start date September 1st, 2021. B is contract adjustment for Kelly Saunders, food service cook, middle school, starting August 9th, 2021. C is extended time for Keith Robinson, extended 15 minutes per day work at the high school, starting August 11th, 2021. Resignations. Marcus Alford, head boys golf coach, effective July 26, 2021. Marcus Alford, head wrestling coach, effective July 26, 2021. Miles Haynes, JV wrestling coach, volunteer. Miles Haynes, JV boys golf coach. Supplemental positions. We have Tracy Farmer, 8th grade basketball coach. Miles Haynes, head wrestling coach. Miles Haynes, head boys golf coach. Mitchell Kaufman, JV boys golf coach. Mitchell Kaufman, JV wrestling coach. Keith Robinson, Washington DC trip coordinator. F, a certified substitute list. The superintendent requests board approval for the August 2021 list of certified substitutes from the Fairfield County Educational Service Center. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
So Hookrattle and Walter to approve items in the new business personnel section. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Shook,
Yes.
Dr. Walter.
Yes.
Ms. Cato,
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle,
Yes.
Mr. Moore.
Yes.
Alright, new business personnel. We have Mike Brunty, varsity assistant softball coach, level 3, step 0. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Walter and Cato to approve items in the new business personnel section.
Dr. Walter,
Yes.
Ms. Cato,
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle,
Abstain.
Mr. Moore,
Yes.
Mr. Shook,
Yes. New business other. Item A is toolkit and early entrance protocols, 2021, 2022. B is structured day Mount High School student handbook. C is board policy first reading, which takes us back to, I'm not gonna read through all that, I'm sure you guys have seen it since you had it ahead of time. It's the first reading, I assume we'll vote on that next time. E, disposal. Items from the family and consumer education classroom at the high school that is being converted into an engineering lab. Items to be disposed of by donation to a nonprofit or for salvage value, for salvage value. That whole list of things that were in the classroom that's gonna be donated at the salvage price. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Cato, Mr. Moore, to approve items in new business other. Ms. Boyer?
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Mulder?
Yes.
Number 9, executive session. Easy for me to say. An executive session is requested by the superintendent
T&E.
for D, preparing for conducting and reviewing negotiations or bargaining sessions with public employees concerning their compensation or other terms and conditions of their employment, and matters required to be kept confidential by federal law or regulations or state statutes. Do I have a motion to go into executive session? So moved.
Second.
Mr. Hookrattle, Mr. Moore at 7:20. Ms. Boyer?
Mr. Hookrattle?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Shook?
Yes.
Dr. Mulder?
Yes.
Ms. Cato?
Yes.
We will be doing no forms of action after we come out of the meeting. We'll just be adjourning. So,
Given some correspondence today, I think we should emphasize there is no business conducted in executive session, and that we don't vote on anything, and when we come back, there is no business that is reported out. So whatever happens in executive session does not count, no vote, we don't make decisions there.
anybody else have anything to add?
I agree with what he said.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, so we're officially in executive session. Feel the power. Nice to see some faces out there again.
Next week,